Hey boys and girls, welcome to another super exciting, outrageous toy review. I was trolling the bargain bin at Toys R Us, and I found $4.98 Funko Pops, Star Trek The Next Generation. I was so excited to find these. I got some of my favorite characters. There's other characters I'm interested in, but I did get some of my favorite characters, and I'm going to take a look at them for you. On the right, I have Counselor Deanna Troi. She was really interesting because she's a departure from the characters on the original series. The idea that there'd be a mental health professional on the starship was never really considered in the original series. But the fact that she's here and she has this role as kind of a confidant to the captain and as this figure, you know, who's helping the crew through the mental and emotional issues of working on a starship, it was really forward thinking for the time, and I really think her role is great. The other thing that's really great about her is she was a Betazoid, which means that she could feel the emotions of people, and that was always something that Captain Picard used when he was working with the different, you know, people on the view screen and things like that, and when he was in diplomatic and tense times, you know, Deanna was good for that. I also have over here Will Riker, Commander Will Riker. Captain Picard called him number one, and he was the second in command of the entire starship. If you see him, not only is he like the dashing guy who gets the girl, he's also truly the second command of the ship. So he deals with a lot of like personnel and with the duty shifts and all of that. So he has like this administrative role. So, you know, Captain Picard can play the flute and ride horseback and get turned into a Borg, you know. So he's kind of running things while all that's going on. I think he's probably one of the hardest working characters on the Enterprise. So I was really happy to get him. And the last character I got, the one that I was most excited about getting at the price I got him at, you know, the $4.98, although I would buy him at any price, is Lieutenant Commander Data. Data's an android. He's a synthetic life form. He was built by Noonien Soon, and he's really cool because he's trying to become more human. He doesn't feel emotion, but he would like to, which I guess is an emotion in and of itself, so there's kind of a conflict there. But the idea is that we explore the human condition from somebody who's set aside. He's got super strength, he can type super fast, he loves scanning for life forms, and he loves Mr. Tricorder. So those are two really great things about Data. And I was really happy to get him. He's my favorite. Let's open these guys up and look inside at the actual figures. So here's Deanna Troi. She's got black hair, and she's in a purple outfit, and she has purple eyeshadow. Just like all the Funko Pops, she turns at the head. She has the smallest little feet I've ever seen on a Funko Pop. And interestingly, she has a foot peg, which is, I don't know if they normally do. Yeah, like Will Riker doesn't have a foot peg, but she has a foot peg. Makes me wonder if this mold is from something other than an original Funko Pop. It's interesting to think about. You know, when you're looking at Deanna and you're looking at her visually, she has the most uniforms and the most costumes of any Star Trek character. There's this purple one, there's like an aqua blue dress. After Chain of Command, till the end of the series, she ends up wearing her blue actual duty uniform. I believe in the early seasons, there's somewhere she's in a skirt. So Deanna's had a lot of looks. In the movie, she has like the gray suit just like everyone else. Marina Sirtis, the actress, once said after Chain of Command that she felt like she finally earned her spacesuit because she had all of these crazy costumes and she finally came full circle. So, I mean, that's something interesting about her. Looking at Will and at Data, I'm going to say that they are in their post-season 3 costumes. And I would say that because of the collars. They have the high collars, which you see from season 4 on. I also mentioned that we got bearded Will Riker here. as opposed to early unbearded Will Riker. The one criticism I have of this figure is that this red is like salmon, whereas I think that the red of the actual uniforms would be like a deeper, more red. Data, on the other hand, Funko Pop with yellow eyes, pretty cool. I think the gold is spot on. Some of the paint apps are like not winning me over, but overall, like, it's Data, and I'm happy about that. Will is great. Deanna is great. Overall, Star Trek, one of my favorite series. Happy to get the pops. If I see more of these guys at $4.98 or at any price really, I'll pick them up to complete my bridge crew so I can boldly go and play with more Funko Pops and have them on my desk. So, thanks for watching this super exciting, outrageous toy review. Make sure to like, subscribe, and boldly go into the final frontier.